Blackbar is a text-based experience from Nevin Mergen and James Moore. It tells a sci-fi story of a dystopian future. The player is tasked with identifying censored words indicated by a, you guessed it, black bar. By successfully identifying these words, the player becomes an integral part of the unfolding story. With the unique and simple mechanic of selecting and typing words, Blackbar has an interesting way of keeping the player engaged. Frustration may be a common occurrence, as the task of identifying words can leave players stumped for significant lengths of time. Without uncovering all of the censored words on a page, the player is prevented from moving on to the next, creating a roadblock in the storytelling. With that said, through trial and error, a bit of luck, and as well as picking up clues along the way, finding the censored words is not only possible, but extremely satisfying. Fortunately, the length of the black bar indicates the letter count of the censored word, significantly narrowing down potential options. In Blackbar, players take on the role of Vi, the recipient of a number of letters from their best friend Kenty. Without spoiling too much of the story, Kenty's situation reveals itself to be an interesting one as she shares her experiences. The plot thickens, character development quickly reveals itself, and unexpected turns will keep the players emotionally engaged. Some may initially find themselves being a little turned off, not fully understanding the purpose of the game and having a hard time finding the correct words. However, after uncovering more of the story and successfully identifying the words, the game has a knack of keeping the player hooked. It's interesting to come to the realization how one word can completely change the nature and feel of a message. There are 46 pages in total. Some have one or more censored words, while others don't have any, offering only more of the fantastic story. Players may find the overall length of the game rather short, particularly those with an affinity for the English language. Blackbar is a cerebral title, intended for a more mature audience. For $2.99, Blackbar is definitely an acquired taste, but for those willing to stick with it, offers a unique experience very worthy of your time. Thank you for joining me for today's review. This has been Alex for GameMob, that's www.gamemob.com.